Everyone, welcome back to our channel Kashmir Food Fusion. Today we have made Shahi Matar Paneer for you. The ingredients are 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 2 cups of ghee, a bowl of fresh curd, 2 to 3 tablespoons of Amul cream, 15 cashews and 3 onions pasted and pureed, 250 grams of peas, boiled peas, 2 to 3 tomatoes mashed and pureed, 250 grams of paneer or cheese chopped into small cubes, ground spices like cinnamon, black cardamom, green cardamom, cinnamon sticks and cloves, a cup of milk and other spices, 1 tablespoon each of ginger powder, salt, saunf powder, garam masala powder, red chili powder and turmeric powder. These are all the spices and ingredients used. Now let's start with the cooking. In a pan, add the ghee and let it boil and get heated. When the ghee is heated, add the paneer into it. This is the Kashmiri twist we are giving to this, because usually we don't fry the paneer in Shahi paneer, but here in Kashmir we use the fried paneer. So this is the Kashmiri twist we are giving to it, and we are frying the paneer. When the paneer is fried on both the sides, a little brown, then we will take it out on a plate and let it cool down, and we will make the curry. For the curry, into the pan, add the ground spices and cook them well. The ground spices leave their flavor into the oil when we cook them in the oil. After they are a bit cooked, we will pour the onion and cashew paste into it and cook it for about 5 to 10 minutes when the onions become light golden brown. Now at this stage we will add the ginger and garlic paste. Adding this will make the aroma of the curry good, and the onions will cook better with the addition of this paste. After giving them a stir, we will add the tomato puree and cook it again for 5 to 10 minutes until the tomatoes look half done. And when the tomatoes look half done, we will add into this mixture all the other spices that I had showed you earlier. Now you can see that I am adding all the spices into this puree. I will give it a stir and cook them again for 5 minutes. You have to stir them occasionally so that the spices don't stick to the pan. And when it looks half done, add the curd and give it a stir again. Now add the cream, fresh dairy cream. Here I have used Amul cream. Since it's a Shahi dish, we need to add the Shahi ingredients into it. So after adding the cream, I will again give it a stir and cook it for 5 to 10 minutes. Now the tomatoes also are cooking along with other ingredients, and now we will add the cup of milk into it. Now after adding the cup of milk, we have to stir it continuously. We don't have to stir it occasionally because the milk may get spoiled if we will leave it. At this stage I am adding the peas, since the curry looks almost done. These are boiled peas, so they don't need much time to cook. So giving it a stir and again allowing it to absorb. Now we will add the fried paneer into this mixture and let it cook again. Now cover the pan with the lid and cook it for 10 to 20 minutes on medium heat. Now after 10 to 20 minutes, we will remove the lid and we will see that how it looks. It looks done. The curry looks good, and we will take it out in a bowl and serve it hot. So I have taken it out in a bowl and garnished it with Amul cream and cashews. It really tastes good. I have tasted it. Please do give it a try and give a thumbs up to our video and subscribe.